I wish this happened. It's sad. It's sad to hear and sad to see because we all wish the best for people, right?
Yeah, of course.
Especially people who have got like issues and everything. You hope that they, because it's hard for you to explain to somebody if they're delusional or whatever. You can't really
Yeah.
have a conversation with them.
No, not at all.
It's like some of those kind of like you ever met those kind of like interesting people who role play too much on VRChat and
Oh yeah, yeah, yeah.
yeah, and they're just consumed by it and
Yeah, it's their life.
yeah, like Phantom Touch and it's their life and uh yeah, it's just or people who just live in this fantasy world where they just create things and it's just this is all they know
Yeah.
and this is their safe. It's like they've created this little bubble for themselves because they can't really what do you call it? Can't really exist in the real world without like a safety blanket or something to help them
Yeah.
get through things. So I guess that's
Yeah. A lot
that's a
of
life.
people. Yeah, a lot of people play like VR chat and stuff. Like they like their models better than themselves and shit. So they like rather be the e-girl model they make or whatever than their own self.
That's why it would be a little bit hard for you to like the appearance of you as a Knuckles more than you in real life.
Yeah.
It's like you're a walking meme, and
Yeah.
you're just trying to embrace life. But yeah, I can see that. Somebody posted on Twitter that they said that um, do do people with depression play VR chat to get over stuff, or to help them, or does VR chat create depression? And the only thing I
Yeah.
had to say to that is, well, I'm like, it's both. It's absolutely 100% both. Because I've seen a lot of people terminally online. Like, I consider myself like terminally online in certain aspects because I work in front of a computer and design stuff. And this is the seventh day in a
Yeah.
row that I've been live streaming. Um, but there's a lot of people where they get too deep, like too deep undercover
Yeah.
in this world, and they can't differentiate between fantasy and reality. And
Yeah.
like hell, man, I remember having an argument with somebody, and I'm staring at my screen and talking into a microphone, thinking it tricks your brain to thinking like you're actually having an argument with somebody when you could obviously just walk away or just mute them. It's like you
Yeah.
forget that. Some people forget that. Like, I don't know, it's just wild.
Yeah. No, I mean I get that.
I
Yeah,
think
it's just you don't know.
just
Just a
don't
whole
know.
different. Yeah, it's just whole different. And VR chat's such a different game too.
And they got cliques and hierarchy and elitism and
Yeah.
especially amongst content creators. Like I know one person who cannot mentally handle VRChat anymore because I
Hmm.
guess they made friends with a popular content creator and they were a small content creator and I don't know, it's just the fans of this content creator saw them as a leech and like
No, no,
tried to ruin this person's life. Like, fuck
that's
you,
kind of
fake
annoying.
friend. Yeah, oh, it's just horrible,
Yeah,
dude. Like
people
this
with no
person
lives.
can't mentally. Yeah, and this person's probably one of my because there's like three people that I've met through VR chat that I'm still friends with that I still talk to, and it's you, it's Malone Games, and somebody else, and that's the other person
Right.
that can't do it anymore. Can't. And they had the VR headset, they had everything, and they were like, I can't do it anymore because it's like PTSD, post traumatic, and I know who the content creator is, and I still see
Hmm.
her on Twitter, and acting, being her best e-girl self,
That's sad.
and I don't know. It's like, does this? I'm pretty sure the fans, the toxic behavior of the fans,
Yeah.
got in the way. I don't know what to say. Let's see. Let's see
Yeah,
how.
people. Yeah, and that's the thing. You can't let people do that.
And oh man, I saw a bunch of videos. Yeah, VRChat's a great place, but VRChat can also be a very scary place with groomers and
Yeah.
shit. Like I watched like VRChat Cult.
Hmm.
There's like a guy named Brandon SFM or FM or something,
Yeah.
and he did like 2 or 3 videos based on like very like crazy things that are going on in VRChat. Like, oh, he did a video on Rafflegator. Like, he had a 3 part, he had a video with 3 parts in it, like
Hmm.
chapters, and one of them was about Rob, Rafflegator on
Yeah.
Twitch, and how like people have come to this guy saying like allegedly saying like this guy is
Yeah.
like Studio 54 style, like you got to do stuff for me if you want to hang out with the crew, and allegedly all this creepy. I don't believe it. It's kind of hard to believe because you don't have the receipts. I don't think the person that got interviewed had the receipts.
Okay. I get that.
Yeah, but the VR cult, going undercover in a VR cult with like some creepy groomer.
Ugh,
Mm.
that's weird, man. I used to. I was in a group called Ghost Gang a long, long time ago. It was run by my buddy. They used to go after pedophiles and stuff like that. People that did like that.
Pedophile hunting,
Yeah, they were called Ghost Gang.
ghost
Yeah, they.
hand. Oh, I
Yeah,
think I've heard of them before.
Ghost Gang, or yeah,
Ghost gang.
they.
No, I think you've told
I'm
me
still
about
in their
them before.
Discord. It's not active at all, but there's still like, there's like a bunch of people that were like doxxed on VRChat that were pedophiles, and it was great. Like what they were like sentenced for in the past and stuff, and it's like, why in the fuck are they on VRChat? Really? Here, hold on, let me see.
And the point lights are not working. Apartment looks good. The point lights. Why did the point lights work
Like
once?
this guy, this guy, um, this guy was just your local VRChat user, but um they found out about his history and stuff, and what he does and how he does whatever, and then they end up finding out it was this guy. Sent it to you, but yeah, that ended up being him, and yeah, it's just weird.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah, like it was bad.
Wow.
Yeah, and it's
That's an
like,
e-boy if I've ever seen one.
yeah,
Press level user. Yeah.
yeah, that was back in like that might have been 2019.
Uh.
But yeah, it was crazy though. But the whole group, I mean, they would put people on blast, and I was like, holy crap.